Hey, I'm Jeff from Movement Lab. Welcome to the clinic. I'm glad to see you're interested or have already booked in. We're going to go through the patient process of what to expect when you come to see us here. We have a multidisciplinary team of providers, and we work as a team to work on your case. So one of the things that's important when you start is to take care of as many issues as we can. There is an interconnectedness of the body, and it's hard to overlook some things that may seem to be not related to your concerns, but there are mechanisms that can be upregulated so that we can work on your sleep. We can work on your gut-brain axis, which helps with recovery, which helps with not moving when you sleep, which helps with healing. There's all these things that we can work on. We also work on the movement side of things, and I'm a chiropractor. We have physios, we have acupuncturists, we have kinesiologists, we have classes. So basically, what we do once we get a handle on your primary concerns, it might be a complex case. There might be multiple areas of concern, and once we start to understand your patterns, because it is all about your strategies, your signatures, your brain's, the needs of what your brain has to do to protect against pain signals. Once we understand that, we want to drive new patterns in. And it takes time, it takes some effort, but we use principles of neuroplasticity to get there. And those are focus. If you're focusing on certain things, and we'll show you in these classes, there's motivation to change, and then there's mass practice. So doing it all over and over again for a period of time. So once we get you through your primary pain concern with your treatment team, we do one of three things. Either we introduce you to our classes. In our classes, we usually have a class in the morning and a class at night. Ground control is based on your infant movement milestone positions, which are your bases of your movement strategies. When we get injured, our brain it detaches from those patterns, and it instead uses protective mechanisms. So we want to repattern in some of these old infant milestone positions that we've learned, and we've all learned them. Some of them actually we've skipped. So some of these positions look very easy, but with time under tension, it becomes extremely challenging and you shake. So ground control is one of our first classes. It's for general issues with your body. Back issues, neck, hips, knees, feet, shoulders. So it attacks kind of everything. Our second class is our shoulder codex. And this is the shoulder codex, or this is specifically for neck and shoulder issues primarily. Similar concepts of holding positions for time. And these classes are fairly challenging, and there's levels that we can increase in terms of difficulty as you get better at this thing. So it's always going to be a challenge. And our third class is our center point class. This is for people who have nervous system it's overworking. You're stressed. It's hard to recover. Your body's kind of almost ready to short out. We need to settle down your nervous system. So our center point class, it's the easiest class in terms of effort, but you have to relax. So it's almost harder for some people to do these classes. But the center point is our third class. So option one is to do these classes, getting patients together with similar concerns, working together with our practitioners and our coaches to put you through the process. Option two is we have our online program for people who want to do their work at home. The Neuroplasticity Gym, we have all these classes online, email-based program. Once you register, you'll have an assignment, and after the assignment, you will certify your assignment. And once you certify your assignment, you go to your dashboard, you load in your time, and then you wait for the next day, and then you do it for 30 days. And these 30-day programs they're fairly demanding, but it's the only way to make a real big change of your baseline. The third option is one-on-one with one of our practitioners. Like I said, we have physios, we have kinesiologists, we have chiropractors, we have RMTs. We're training our practitioners to work in the exercise component of things as well. And that's the next step. So once we get through this baseline of trying to get your movement strategies under control, then we pressure cook you with tests of loaded activities. And these are called our defrag projects. And in a defrag project, there are 4 subcategories. One is for weightlifting. So people who are pushing weight in the gym as either a sport or as their primary activity. Cycling is the second one. We have a cycling defrag program. We have a hockey program, but the hockey program also includes people with implements like baseballs, golf clubs, tennis rackets. And then we have one for athletics, multi-directional sports. And those defrag programs, like I said, it's a pressure cooker. It's trying to fine tune your nervous system's ability to handle external load. And then we test you to see if your brain's able to maintain the stability from these pressure cooking situations. And that provides us with more information of what you need to really pay attention to so that your brain and body are working together without protecting. So after we do these classes or these courses for the defrag program, we can either enter strength and conditioning, or we release you into the wild and do your activities. We'll always be here to continue. But the thing that we want you to understand is that once we bring you through these treatment plans, we're going to arm you with information. The number one thing is your movement signature. Your movement signature is going to be pretty standard through time. And once you understand what starts to fall apart at what time, there are going to be strategies that you can use learning from these courses and classes to put into your daily routines. And for people who want to go that extra step, we have more projects that are coming online. I'll keep you up to speed as we implement them. But we are more than happy to help. Any issues, and we appreciate complex cases. So if you have time, look through our website and book in with any of our other practitioners. Or, like I said, if you're starting with us, Katie will reach out to you, and we're going to build your team and put you through the process. Thanks for coming.